Bringa! Pick up your phone! No!
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Jeremy. Welcome back to part 2 of my die rise strategy. I'm super excited to bring you the second part of the solo strategy to you. And as we left off last, we were going up the elevator towards the deep dark depths of Zombie Hill. We're going to go ahead and grab the claymores off the wall. We've got jugg, we've got mulekick, we've got double tap, we have the AN-94, sliquifier, and the colt. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this nuke right here just to get the points. It's close to the end of the round. And the whole strategy on right here until we move on to the next part is going to be just to point whore up here in this top roof location. And all you have to do is worry about 2 windows and pretty much 2 doorways, kind of. You have to worry about the ramp going up to the tower right there. We have to worry about that shack and the back window right there, which I'll always keep repaired. And then there's one more window to the left of that area that goes down to the MP5 room. Now, you don't have to open those couches right now because that'll just leave you another area for the zombies to come from that you'll have to cover. And always make sure you keep that back window repaired and shoot the zombies when they walk up to it, and then you won't have to worry about your back. You can just cover the front. And with the AN-94, it's not hard to cover the front. And you don't even use your sliquifier on these rounds because it's just not even worth it. Go ahead and point whore with the AN-94 and the colt because you're not going to get as many points with the sliquifier as you can those weapons. And as you see, I'm going to repair all my windows to try to get as many points as possible. And that's the whole process right here until we move on to the next. And I'm just going to run the zombie around to get my windows for sure. And there's parts for the freaking nav card table. If you want to build that, go ahead, and it's up to you. If you haven't already built it, you can go ahead and build that and insert the nav card from Transit into it, but that really has nothing to do with these high rounds. So I'm going to jump down here and buy Semtexes for $250. I think Semtexes are definitely a must. Go ahead and pick those up. But right here, I'm just trying to look to see where Pack-a-Punch is, and it's over there, and I definitely pinpoint it because I want to know where to go when I end up getting enough points to be able to Pack-a-Punch something. And I've gotten to a very decent route using this strategy, and also there's a different part of this strategy that I'm going to change up that I'll show you in the third part. And you can run with these weapons, and there's one other weapon that I'd like to add into the mix. But right here, I'm going to jump over to the quick revive location, and be careful there because make sure you stop and you know, make sure you stop and then jump over. Don't run and jump straight over. Sometimes you can miss jump and it'll just be a disaster. But there's speed call over there, but we're not going to worry about that. We're going to go ahead and grab quick revive because we're probably going to get speed caller from a Nova crawler, and we definitely want to take advantage of the free perks. So we've got our four perks here, and we're going to jump down. But just make sure you train the zombie around a little bit and jump right here, because if he swipes you, you could possibly die right there. And you definitely don't want to die by a zombie swiping you and you hitting down and taking fall damage. But right here, we're going to, of course, head towards the buddah room. That's where we are right now. I'm going to drop a couple claymores. You can put the claymores up against the wall to save them for the Nova crawler round. But I like to use the Trample Steam instead. It's 100% effective, and it's just super easy to Trample Steam the Nova crawlers. In the later rounds, you probably want to go ahead and build your claymores up in a corner for the Nova crawlers. And you can still use the Trample Steam, but you never know. It could get damaged or something. A grenade could hit it and it could go away, or you might need to put it in a different area. But you can sit right here and, you know, just mindlessly get your points from the zombies. I like to just jump down and kind of run them around a little bit, trying to line them up more so I can get more points out of them. And still, do not use your sliquifier here because you won't get as many points. If you get in trouble, definitely use it, but just use your colt and the AN-94 and on these early rounds. I mean, it's super early. You want to maximize your points. The sliquifier is not going to give you as many points as a regular weapon would, like the AN-94 or the colt. And right there, I'm just having them lined up, and I'm just getting 10 points like crazy. And here I am, I get an insta-kill. Anytime you get an insta-kill, go ahead and pull your Colt out so you won't waste your AN-94 ammo or your sliquifier ammo if it comes to that. And as you see, I wipe out this whole wave with my Colt. And they're just, boom, gone. All I did was use my Colt ammo. I didn't waste my AN-94 ammo. And that's definitely a good way to do it. And as you see, I've got a ton of crawlers right here, so I'm like, screw this. I'm going to go ahead and pull my Colt out, get an extra 10 points a pop, and then 100 and something for killing them. And that's a good way to throw some extra points in there. I mean, I've got almost 12,000 now, so we're just, you know, adding up the points, and I'm going to get over 12 after this. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this double points to make it 20 a pop. And it's just a good way to rack up some easy points. Even when you got 4 or 5 zombies left, go ahead and use the Colt on them. As you see, I almost use the whole freaking magazines that I have. Every bit of it. So right here, we're going to go to a Nova Crawler round. We're going to put the Trample Steam down so we can take advantage of the free perk that we're going to get after this. And all you have to do, you can use claymores too. Usually I like to hold on to the claymores, and then as soon as the 2 Nova Crawlers come at you, go ahead and drop the claymore in it and you will kill them. But right here, it's easy to get them to jump on the Trample Steam. It's 100% effective, and I highly recommend doing that. Just make sure you don't put it in an area where you could fly off the map. And I like to face it the other way, but for some reason I faced it towards the freaking cliff. I like to face it towards like where you would jump up for AN-94 ammo or something. But as you see, they're hitting it pretty easily. And right there, you won't fly off the map, so it's still a safe location. But this is the easiest, most effective way to get a free perk is using the Trample Steam. And like I had on my first strategy video, Trample Steam's a must. Go ahead and build that thing from the beginning. For very first round, I build the Trample Steam, and you can go back and watch it. I'll link it on this video so you can see the first part. I highly recommend you watch that first so you can really take advantage of this strategy. And I know that anybody can get to a high round using this strategy. And as you see right there, I get the max ammo and I get my perk. It is Speed Cola. So, you know, we got a free perk. That's 3,000 points that we didn't have to spend if we had to buy it before the 4 perks we got. And right here, I'm going to jump back over to the sliquifier location. That's the second building across from the buddah room. And right now, we're trying to head back up top to the dragon area, to the pack-a-punch area. And we've got 25,000 points right now, so we can definitely head back up there and try to get some stuff pack-a-punched. That is definitely next on the strategy list, is pack-a-punching, so we can slay some zombies and freaking totally annihilate them with some pack-a-punch weapons. Right here, you can put the Trample Steam down to jump back across the buddah towards the buddah room, but I didn't really need it here. I don't know why I did it. I should have saved it for the Nova Crawlers, but I just used claymores for the Nova Crawler since I left it there. And you can't pick up another one if you already have one laid out. That would be awesome if you could, though. You could grab like freaking 8 Trample Steams and put them in different locations on the map so you could jump from building to building and kill Nova Crawlers and zombies. But they'll only let you have one. If you play co-op, you can get more. But here I am. I pull a slick move on the zombie and run as the elevator's going up. And I'm going back up to the freaking roof to go ahead and pack-a-punch some weapons. And here I am going to pack-a-punch them puppies. And I love how the AN-94 looks pack-a-punched. It freaking looks freaking awesome. I just love how it looks. It's a super awesome looking weapon. And the Colts look cool as hell, pack-a-punched as well. And another gun that I recommend would be RPD AK-74U for sure. Pack-a-punched is beastly, or the hammer. You could replace any of those for the Colt, and you would be, you'd be set. The only thing you have to worry about with the Colt is splash damage. That's why I never get ray gun on this map, is because of the stupid splash damage, and it's such tight quarters. So that's why the Colt can be a little dangerous too, because it's so tight, and you just have to be able to fire it precisely so you won't go down from your Colt ammo. And right here I'm just training the zombie, waiting for the pack-a-punch machine to come back up. And be sure you're careful with the pack-a-punch machine, because always get it on the way up, because if you don't, then you could possibly have the chance of losing your weapon when it goes down. And if you can't get to it fast enough, you will lose your weapon. I haven't had it happen to me before, but I've seen a lot of people lose their weapons in the pack-a-punch machine because they put it in too late, and the pack-a-punch machine goes down, and they have to try to chase it down to, grab their weapons, and it's gone. And I love how the Mustang and Sally looks on this map as well. But AK-74U, Hammer, RPD, those definitely could replace the Mustang and Sally, so don't feel you have to get Mustang and Sally. Those guns are super powerful. The AK-74U, you can get ammo right across from the buddah room, so it's a good gun to have. But I've really noticed that, and right here I'm just waiting to go down, and I end up jumping down to the second floor. I've noticed that you really don't run out of ammo. Even up in the really high rounds, you'll still get ammo drops. But the AK-74U would be okay to have just because you can run and go get ammo for it. And you could get AN-94 ammo with the Trample steam to jump back up. But it's a little dangerous, so I really wouldn't recommend that. But definitely, you'll get a bunch of ammo drops. I have yet to run out of ammo on this map. I don't know if they're going to patch the drops to make them less frequent, but I don't know. But here I am heading back up to the tower location, and I'm going to jump back over to quick revive, which I've already got, but I'm just going to head back over here because we're going to head to the next part of our strategy. And I think I tried to grab another Trample steam, but I'm like, duh, you just left it freaking over there sitting on the damn step, man. You should have got it. But it's fine. We've got one more perk to get, and we can use the Nova Crawlers for that. But right here, I am going to jump back up to the mystery box room. And if you didn't know, you can jump back up to the mystery box room. You have to strafe jump right there. Boom. Strafe jump on that puppy. And it took me about 5 or 6 times to do. So you just have to get the strafe jump down. But we get the ballistic knife on the first pull from the mystery box. But we're going to hit it again to try to get monkeys. That's the whole idea right here, is to get monkeys and then head back to the our next location to go ahead and get to these high rounds. But right here, second pull, what do we get on the second pull? It's a mystery until I look back. Oh my gosh, it's monkeys on the second pull. We couldn't ask for any betterness. So that's going to be the end of this strategy for part 2, and I'm going to make a part 3, and that's where we're really going to get into it, and we're going to get to some high rounds. I'm going to show you how to get to some high rounds. I know you can be very successful here, and just remember, you can also use the AK-47U RPD. You can try to pull that from the box, or you can try to pull the hammer from the box, even the Galil from the box, and pack-a-punch that, and you can still be successful with this strategy. It's whatever you want to do. You can do what you want. Just follow the strategy, and you can pick whatever guns you like. But I definitely recommend the AN and the sliquifier. And the third weapon, you can pick what you'd like. But if you like this strategy, if you like this video, leave me a comment. Consider subscribing. Like the video. Show me some support. And if you did not like the video, please let me know why down in the comment section below. Don't just leave a dislike. Let me know why so I can improve. And I really do appreciate it, guys. And I hope you guys have a great night. And part 3 will be coming as soon as possible. Thanks, guys. See ya.